It was his first time. Have you never felt a sudden rush of panic? Yeah, that's the fear we talked about. It takes experience to master it. You sensed who I was back when I was committing what you call my crimes. So you were hurt not by a fault in your perception or your instincts, but because you failed to act on them until it was too late. But you're wiser now. Imagine what you would do, well, if you could go back in time.
But tune your head before you could palm that stiletto.
Very good. Well, you know, I believe we're making progress. And that's what our pilgrim is doing. He is refining his methods. He is evolving.
Going on safari, motherfucker. Safari.
What's up, everybody? And welcome back to another toy review. I'm your host, Buford Tannen.
And today we'll be looking at the
Marvel Legends ODIN. Alright, let's take a look at this package. We get the figure and all included accessories. On this side of the box, we get that Ryan Stegman artwork, logos and window box on this side. On this side of the package, more of that Stegman artwork.
legal shit, legal mush.
Barcode! Alright, let's get this guy out of the box. I got my extra dull Excalibur right here. Cut! Pop! And the extra giant pull-out game. Oh my god. You can't even do this one-handed. Alright, people, and we're back. And now I normally don't like to do size comparisons right off the bat, but I gotta show you how beefy this figure really is. So he's not quite as big as Destroyer, but he is a big giant freak. He's about Hulk size, which I think is appropriate. And we just have him with Spider-Man, your standard dude, and Nick Fury. Now I can properly start things off, so let's take a look at this figure's head sculpt. And man, oh man, this looks great. I don't know why I am getting the Anthony Hopkins vibe, but I am off of this. I think they did it on purpose a bit. The beard is sculpted fantastically. Love that mustache, kinda almost goes to handlebar land. Viking hair going on all the way around. And yeah, they're always knocking out the face paint on these things. They truly do have the best printer in the business. And let's start down on the boots. These things look awesome. All kinds of spikes sticking out there. Nice color on them. I like the chainmail down in there. Looks awesome. Same thing on the left. Looks really good. There is no swivel in here. And on the knee pads, you have battle damage tusk there. This one looks nice and complete. I like what they got going on with the colors here. The turquoise looks really good. The battle loincloth here has tons of texturing down there to really simulate the leather. And then it connects to the belt up here. We get this nice Celtic knot thing going on. Just more paint and texture throughout. You got more of that loincloth there. Nice chainmail effect there. Nice texturing throughout. Should have hit this with some more paint. And just the same thing on this side all the way back down to the front. So over here at the torso, he does go side to side. He does rock back and forth, but really not that much. He's got this nice Celtic overlay here. Lots of detail in there. Tons of chainmail over here. Pop the head off so we can take a look at everything over here. So we got more chainmail all the way up to his neck. And up here on the shoulders, we have these little pegs that stick out and hook these so you can put the cloak on there. You put the head back on, and then you have this thing with the pegs that just goes directly in. So that's how you remove the head. And over here on the shoulder, we got this armor piece here. More detailing, battle damage. Looks really good all together. It does float at the hinge, so you can move it back and forth as needed for articulation's sake. Up here on the arm, just more of that detail. He does look like he's pinless. He does have rotation at the bicep. Down to the gauntlets, just more of those talons sticking out. More damage, more texture. He comes equipped with a grabby hand. And the same thing thing on the left arm. He also comes with a soft goods cloak. It's alright, they tried. I'm not gonna give him any shit. I'd take soft goods over a plastic cloak. So now we're gonna go over accessories. And he comes with two different helmets. I would assume that this one is more of the crown and that this one is more of the battle helmet and more classic look for him from the comic. So up close, this one just looks amazing. You got all that nice gold, all that texturing up there in the helmet. The horns have lots of paint. They look really good. And we'll go over it on the figure in a minute. And here we have the giant king's crown, like how it has the raven up there. Looks really badass. Maybe some Jack Kirby vibe in there. Also, he's got his fucking Odin hair hanging out the back on this one, so he's got a party back there. And like I said, we'll take a look at it in a second on the figure. Next up, he comes with a fisted hand. And yeah, we always need a punching hand, so that's good. And he also gets this kind of open, clutching hand. Sculpted really good, looks great. And next up, we get the Eyes of Odin. And I am gonna butcher their names, so I'm not going to say them.
Great Odin's Raven!
So we get one of them in the resting position, and they are just one chunk of plastic, but it looks sculpted. Oh, fuck! Like I was saying, he's sculpted really well. He has this weird translucent purple paint on the back. I don't know why they did that, but it looks really good. And here you go from the other side. Next up, we get his buddy in flight, and this is just one solid chunk too. There is no paint on it, but it is sculpted really good. And last up, we get this giant fucking sword, and I am not sure who this came with, so let me know in the comments, cause I know they reuse shit like a motherfucker. Sculpted really well. I like that fucking metallic paint in there on the gemstone. Handle looks great. Beautiful sculpting. I am very happy with this sword. And last up, he gets Namor's trident for some reason. And Namor's not pleased. But yeah, I've always liked this trident. It looks fucking great. I wish they slapped some paint on it. And this is what I mean. Yeah, it looks good, but holy shit, it looks a lot better with the paint on there. So first up, we're gonna try on the crown. So we gotta take this off. We gotta pull his hair off. And then we gotta take this cloak off. Let's try the classic helmet, and holy shit, this thing's perfect now. This looks like Odin from the comic books, baby. I am digging this. And here's like the God King helmet, and this thing is fucking awesome too. It is really gonna be hard to decide which one I want to display. And the party in the back looks great. It's not really fucking hindering the movement that this head really doesn't have anyway. But my goodness, this looks great. So here he is with the staff and the grabby hand, and it looks really good. I mean, I wish they matched the gold up on the staff and the color they actually cast his hands in, but that might be asking for too much. And here he is with the fisted hand and the sword, and holy shit, he looks imposing. And this figure really came together nice, I gotta say. All the articulation's good everywhere. I am shocked how well he actually poses out. And for size comparison, we have him with Loki and Thor. And here we have him with Loki again and Hercules. And here he is with Destroyer and Strong Guy. Here we have him with the Blob and Juggernaut. And last up, we have him with Apocalypse and Thanos. So at the end of the day, and my final thoughts on this figure are, I think it's an amazing Odin. I'm not 100%, but most of these parts look brand new to me. I think they did a great job on the colors, the paints, the accessories, the attention to detail in the different helmets. The actual build of the toy is really good. So yeah, I'm giving this thing 2 thumbs up. This thing is fucking awesome. And that's all I got this time, people. I'd like to thank you for stopping by, and I'll catch you on the next review.
Holy fuck! That was diabolical!
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Living in the mic, deadly blight, be the night. Raw dogs, rally tight, bark with the street mic. YouTube wrecking crew, yo jerk in the fight. Toy gangs disavowed, reviews cold as ice. Podcast kings, no jest, spitting truth from the crest. Hip-hop nights, we quest, fans ride, never rest. Jojo jerk, dropping bombs, critics get distressed. Toy gangs flex, disavowed, savage and blessed. Mega power start to blaze, raw dogs in the frame. Barking wild, never stray, beat tear down the gray. Jojo jerk, blaze the way, drop reviews all day. Toy gangs disavowed, in the pay they slay. Street tales we recount, haters we surmount. Raw dogs howl loud, in numbers we count. Podcast real talk, topics they astound. Yojo fight back, reviews like the town. Toy gangs straight facts, legends on the rack. Disavows brutal hacks, never looking back.